the six, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and take some quick revive. Thank you very much, because today we are talking Liberty Falls. There's still a mystery. There is still a mystery as to what will become of this map in the future. And hold on, because if you don't believe me, I got some very, very compelling evidence. Taking a Ethereum crystal, guys. This is round one. Let's get into it. First of all, I'd like to go ahead and talk about the ending cutscene. There's really not much to show like I did with the Terminus one. This one is honestly kind of a quick gist if I could just talk about it. So in the cutscene, we see Panos exchanging his body with the operator we're playing as. And that's a huge thing for the story. You see, this can ultimately mean that anyone that's trapped in the dark ether has a way out. And you know, that gets me thinking like, shit, with chaos, I know some people were frozen in stone. What if they lasted in the dark ether over time and we can unthaw them? I ain't heard anybody talking about that. That could be insane. And speaking of cutscenes, how about that intro cutscene, yeah? We saw Richtofen, we saw the Wonderwaff, and lo and behold, on the map, there's actually none of that yet. You see, we've talked about it before, but I think this map could be ever expanding with the seasons. And what do I mean by that? Well, it could literally be an expansion of the map to other areas, that being Richtofen's mansion, or they could just add more Easter eggs to the map itself. And that brings me to round two. You see, the intro for the map itself. We've gotten leaks of a Richtofen's mansion map potentially being season 1. And I don't know how I feel that if season 1 was a completely different map, that being Richtofen's mansion, yet it only takes place about 2 miles from Liberty Falls. I'm not sure what you can do with that. Also, in regards to atmosphere, I think they've already come out and said that the other maps will be similar to Terminus. So I'm thinking, well, there's a reason people are talking about the Richtofen's mansion map. And that's why I'm led to believe that this could just be an expansion for Liberty Falls. I'm picturing throughout every season, they add a bus route B sort of situation. They may add more Easter eggs, such as a way to build the Wonderwaff in-game. And then think about it. Let's say it's season 3, they add the Wonderwaff into Liberty Falls, and now you can get it out of the box on all the other maps. That would be a great way to actually give replayability to these old maps. And I can totally see them doing something like that. There's so many parts of Liberty Falls that are specific to the story and the lore that we've been given over the past 4 years. You know, that being with Ava Jensen and Modern Warfare Zombies. Apparently, she got sent to Liberty Falls, right? We didn't really have any mention of her at all. You know, especially with Miller, who has talked about her personal experience at Liberty Falls during the outbreak. I feel like we would have at least gotten maybe like an in-game, you know, like rescue the survivor situation. In fact, I thought that was even leaked before the game came out. Maybe they took it out due to community reception. Maybe they just started thinking about Burger Town from Advanced Warfare. Honestly, not a bad map. I thought the aesthetic was cool. Don't hate me on it, all right? Let me know down in the comments. But that does not bring me to my most important point that I think really tells us that there is going to be more to Liberty Falls. And also, potentially, a secret cutscene that has yet to be discovered. This is round 3. In the truthdies.com teasers we had before the launch of Black Ops 6, this was the past few months, we had a news broadcast that showed us specific actual animated rendered clips of an outbreak happening at Liberty Falls. We have the clip of a policeman. We have the clip of it looks to be like a house burning down or on fire, people escaping, someone potentially turning to a zombie. You have these zombies walking outside next to this window, and it looks awesome. It looks like it was filmed on VHS, right? The camcorders or stuff like that that they had at the time in the 1990s. And you know, we were potentially thinking, I was talking with Nova V2, I'm like, look, you know, at some point we were both kind of thinking, well, this could be intel for the map, you know, that you'd gather inside the game, bring it to the menu, and you can watch it just like you'd listen to the audio logs. And that wasn't the case. And it wasn't the case either to have that as an in-game or game-ending Easter egg cutscene. Why would they go through all the trouble to render that for the specific map? And we haven't seen anything at all. I think maybe that's something we could see down the line. Like I said, if they're potentially expanding or building on the story or adding Easter eggs throughout the seasons of Black Ops 6, what do you think? And I've heard, look, and I've played, I know Liberty Falls is a fun map. It really is good. But I think there is a lot of loose ends to be tied up, especially when it comes to the story. I felt like that in-game cutscene was more aligned with the mid-game cutscene that we got in Terminus. And at this point, you know, given the look of the map itself, you know, we have an outbreak, it would make sense that through the seasons, it becomes more zombified. Maybe through every Easter egg, we just keep adding to the dimensional breach, and it starts to warp and turn this map, this location, into something we haven't even seen before. I low-key think that that is a possibility. but I want to know what you gotta say. Have you been enjoying Liberty Falls? Because I have some friends that prefer that over Terminus, which is awesome. I'm glad that we have a split launch and that both maps are great and unique and distinct from each other. Take an Ethereum crystal, my god. Guys, you know I always love to continue the conversation down in the comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe. Come on, ding that bell to stay up with all future Zombies notifications. Guys, this year is going to be insane with a third map coming probably before Christmas. It's like a Christmas present for all of us, and that's fantastic. And I love that they're doing it. I'd hope to see you in the next video. Let me know your theories, and if you believe that the map of Liberty Falls could expand through the season in the comments below, guys. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Bye.